Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Red Celtic 10 coming with you with some NBA 2K13. We're about to play an NBA Today game. I'm just gonna talk to you about it a little bit, and we're gonna start right now. Here we go. Let you watch the presentation and everything. Hold on a sec.
It's Monday Night Basketball. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is H.A.M. I used to move by the OZ. I guess even back then you could call me CEO of the ROC. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Not TOC, but similar to the letters. No one can do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My holy strict told me to finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the dude with the lecture. Fast forward to choosing the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect this. Shoot at you actors like movie collection.
Here we go. About to start. I'll start talking about it after tip-off. About to start. Here we go. Tip-off time. Oh. Well, here we go. I got this game the day it came out. So it's a pretty good game. The first copy I got, it wasn't good, like it wasn't working. It worked sometimes. It worked the first time I put it in. And then like the Saturday of that week it came out, I took it back to get another one. That wasn't working either until I got my internet fixed. The game, you know, is $60, so I got that. The gameplay is pretty good. I like it. The presentation, better presentation, as you can see, like Jay-Z singing PSA, public service announcement, as the intro of the game, which really draws it out. And then here's the new control stick they put in for you for dribble moves. I like it, you know, I like because I break ankles, so it's really great. I just missed that. Also, something new is celebrities in the crowd. There's no celebrities in this Mavericks crowd, but for example, there's like Jay-Z in the Nets crowd, Bow Wow in the Heat in the Cavs crowd, Wale is in the Wizards crowd. So that's pretty good. Oh, got blocked. Some new features in this game are signature skills, which are certain players with skills that give them like certain abilities. So like there's like some pickpocket skills, like for players that can like pickpocket, like steal and stuff. There's this one skill called scraper for like mostly for big men who can rebound like behind guys to get rebounds, like pretty much over them or behind them. And you know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Also, something new is the My Team, which is like an online career. Yeah, that's pretty good. Online league, basically you get a collection of like players and boosters and you can buy players, but they cost virtual currency, and I will talk about virtual currency in a minute. But it's a pretty good mode to have on the game. So also you got My Shoe Creator, which is something else new, which kind of goes along with Nike ID. And what you can do is you can create your own shoe. It could be Nike, Jordan, 2K brand, Converse, I think, Under Armour, but a whole bunch of stuff. You can create how it looks, the designs, the soles, and everything in it. Also, you can, it's a lot of stuff. You can create it, put it on your My Player, whatever. Should also talk about living roster. The living roster so far is pretty poor updates. Not all the undrafted players or whatever, second year. I think all the second years are on there, but the undrafted players, for example, even like Terrell Harris, he's not on there. It's been 2 years since he's not been on there. Alexis Cheved, it took about the last roster update, which was November 10th, to get Alexis Cheved and Pablo Prigioni for the Knicks, because I don't know why, but like there's not enough people in there for the game. They're still missing a lot of people, and it's just poor and it's not up to date. They really need to do better with this, because people have been complaining, and I believe that if this keeps going on, because 2K developers are being lazy, if this keeps going on, I think they'll have less sales for next year, and that's not a good thing. Good game and all, but still, roster updates. People still want their roster updates. But yeah, it's terrible. Also, My Player, it's two different things. There's My Player, My Career. My Player is for you to like customize your player and all that, like roster updates and customize like gear and accessories and stuff, and you would also have to buy that with virtual currency. My Career is when you start playing games, get endorsements, etc. like that. So it's separate. It's just separate like that. Wait, real quick before I jump in the next thing, you see how Chase Buttinger is in? I think he's supposed to be injured from yesterday's game. Vince Carter with a 3. But anyway, now we'll be talking about virtual currency, which is 2K13 money. It's new, so you can buy like My Player gear, like suits and jackets and Adidas stuff. As you can see, we're going into the second half, but equipment for your player, or you can also use it for your My Team collection, such as buying players. Like LeBron is like 20,000 virtual currency, which is pretty crazy, but I guess it can be like Mike Miller's like 750. So the more they're popular and rated higher, the higher they cost. So there's some guys out there for 250. I have LeBron, but I bought him. You can buy these guys by adding more virtual currency from your PlayStation account if you have money in your wallet or Xbox, whatever. I'm playing on PS3 right now, so if you wanted to know, you can also do that, to buy equipment and all that for your My Players and stuff. And there goes Alexis Cheved right there. But for your My Player, My Career is different now. Like, you would have to buy your arm sleeves and all your gear, which I don't like at all. I really don't like that. There's more endorsements, and now they have this thing where when you start getting more popular and stuff, you can sign with why'd I do that? You can sign with Nike or Jordan, which are two different paths, and they can lead you somewhere. So that's pretty cool to have. I signed with Nike, and won. I signed with Nike. And also they have this new thing called My NBA 2K Life. It's it's a Facebook game kind of thing, like a virtual life for your My Player. When you're off the court, you know, at home or whatever, you can have at home, make friends from different teams. You can also earn more virtual currency and rep and all kinds of stuff. So I like that too, because, you know, it helps you with that virtual currency, trying to get it up, you know. And also I would rate this game 9.5, you know, like it's a really good game. They just like missed out like a lot of things. Like they really needed to fix this that problem with it not loading, because I know like GameStop, like especially where my mom got it from, there was she called GameStop and she told the lady about the problem, and she said that there were other people with that problem too. So, you know, that's why I took it back. But ever since I took it back, got another one and got my internet, it started working ever since then. No problems after that, except for one time when the sound was like messing up. It was like chipping. But it's a really good game. This is a pretty good game, so, you know. Ooh, Chris came in with a dunk. But yeah, I rate it 9.5. Still a good game. I would recommend to still get the game. 2K just needs to do better with these roster updates, because they're missing out on a lot of people. So now I'm just gonna let you just watch the game after I run it down. Here we go.
Collison's got 5 points so far. And for Troy Murphy, he's been pretty consistent, but the last few seasons he has struggled.
Yeah, his minutes have gone down, his rebounding and shooting numbers down as well. He's still in his early 30s. It's somewhat surprising to see him struggle, but I think it could be a function of the teams he's played for the last couple of years. He's just not had the opportunity to be a factor for those teams.
Collison kicks to Keenan. Collison the pass to Keenan. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one. Now with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Steamsma dishes to Kirilenko. Outside Roy. 5 on the clock. Passes to Budinger. Pulls it in.
You know, a lot of people predicted that the Mavericks defense would really be without Tyson Chandler last year after he left for New York. Their defensive numbers were solid. They were really good. So the structure and the foundation that Rick Carlisle has built has been able to withstand some of those personnel losses.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Elton Brand's checked in for Kane. Wright comes in for Troy Murphy. Crowder, he's checked in for O.J. Mayer. And Dominique Jones subbed in for Darren Collison. Well, you look at the stats for the Mavs, Steve. Dallas, the second-best team in the West when it came to opponent field goal percentage. Well, that's a very good mark for them.
Excellent mark, Kevin. And they've come a real long way from when the Mavericks were viewed as a team that only scores and doesn't really play any deep. Rick Carlisle, one of the outstanding coaches in the league, really helped reshape it.
They were able to still play good defense. Now let's send it to Joyce on the sideline.
Gentlemen, the Timberwolves seem to be turning a corner in respectability, and even the real powerhouse teams in the league are taking notice. Reigning MVP and NBA champion LeBron James says they're a good team. If they continue on the path that they're on now, they can become a playoff team because they have veterans and they have young guys. When you have that type of mix and that chemistry with Coach Adelman and their system, they can do it. If not right now, then very soon. Gentlemen, we'll see.
There's a lot of promise on this team. We'll see how they develop.
Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it. Steve, let's see if they go for it.
Now the pass is fed. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Wright on the money. Wright's got his second bucket tonight. Timberwolves trail by 9.
Slowing it down here, smart. Play for the last shot of the quarter.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, dribble it down to 6 seconds or so and then go. That way you got a chance for a second shot if you miss.
Here's Cunningham. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Cunningham's got his first points of the game.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks.
Your Mavericks now. Presented by Sprint. Timberwolves 27. It's halftime, and I'm Damon Bruce. An excellent game going on at American Airlines Center. Mavericks playing well up to the break. They've started off pretty well this season, trying to... And now a chance to make your selections for today's...
Oh, this is also something I forgot. So I totally forgot about. It's an NBA pick and win. So I'll pick the winners. Today is November 12th. So I'm going to pick who I think will win. Thunder, Heat, Suns, Hawks, Mavs, Bulls, and Raptors. And that's who I think will win. Send them in. Sorry about that. That was halftime report. And back to the game.
A couple of three-pointers have gone down for him, too.
Yeah, he's looked good letting it fly from deep. I wouldn't put it past him to have even more success from out there before this one is said and done, Clark.
Jay Crowder out there with Elton Brand, Moose Collison, and it's Mayo. And it's Keenan in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Well, O.J. Mayo stepping into the instant offense off the bench role for the Grizzlies last season. And it seems to suit him quite well. I mean, a guy who can heat it up like that can hurt you from outside. Certainly a valuable part of their rotation. A guy that they counted on to produce points, and he did.
Roy goes in, dishes it to Bekovic, and it's blocked by Kanan. Second chance effort. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got it, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Bekovic is really a bruising player. Kind of old school, 6'11", 290. But he's got a good feel for the game. He knows how to use his body to create angles and find the ball in places that he can score. Good rebounder as well, Kevin.
Yeah, he's good at clearing space to finish inside. He's not shy throwing his weight, even an elbow or two around to get the defense on their feet to send a message. Here's Brand. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Brand's got his first points of the night. You've got to give O.J. Mayo a lot of credit, Steve, accepting that bench role, not being a malcontent and being a good team guy.
Yeah, former number 3 overall pick in the draft, but he showed that he's all about winning by accepting that role. I think that's more important to teams than seeing whether a guy will start or will he accept his role and really finish games. That's what Mayo did.
Not a lot going wrong for them on offense. The early part of the third. I mean, that's how he makes it. We go guys there. Early on this season, the Timberwolves seemed poised to maybe make it to the playoffs. They were playing great and were a team on the rise, but after the Rubio injury, the wind came out of their sails and the starch out of their shirts.
Ridnour kicks to Williams. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Roy's got 8 points. Back to what you said about the Timberwolves, they really did look like a team intent on making the playoffs early. It kind of fizzled out. Steve?
I don't think they were quite ready. You know, Kevin Love is fantastic, but when Rubio went down, that was a killer. But that roster's just too young. They weren't ready. This year, I think they have a chance. They're going to have to grow up in a hurry.
Ridnour against Collison. And Brandon Roy, a bucket on the assist from Luke Ridnour. And that's now 10 points for Brandon Roy. Back to Collison. Fires the 3. But they get it there. Here's Brand. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Well, you know that Charlotte game has a lot of attention on it, guys.
Here's Rittenauer, and stolen by Mayo. And here we go, the Mavericks in a fast break. Here's Crowder. Pekovic with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10.
Nikola Pekovic, Montenegro, 6'11", 290. Battering ram. Loves contact, really knows how to finish inside. A nice player for the Timberwolves.
Here's Mayo. Rebound, Minnesota. Pekovic just got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Rittenauer. The step back jumper is good. First time out of the game. Going back to Pekovic. Great rebounder. Over 60% as well.
Yeah, and he's reduced his fouls as well. That's big because that was something that kept him from playing as many minutes as he could have his rookie season. He's much better in that regard, and as a result, he's more productive.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Troy Murphy, he's checked in for Kanye. Wright comes in for Elton Brand. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Crowder. And Dominic Jones subbed in for H.A.M. Schmid. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first. A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 5th in rebound. 10th in scoring. And they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games. And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, they're top 5. They're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense, and try to pound you inside with the offensive boards.
Elton Brand's checked in for the Mavericks. Mayo comes in for Darren Collison. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd. He feeds it to Cunningham. Steamsma past to Budinsky. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks lead by 7. Here's Wright, and there's the call on Brandon Wright. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up. He took a shot, excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Chris Kamen's checked in for Brand. Crowder comes in for Dominic Jones. That's Collison in for H.A.M. And a change for the Timberwolves. Andre Kirilenko checked in for J.J. Barea. Kaman, this is the Collison. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Darren Collison. Collison's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you look at the statistics, the mid-range jumper has the least payoff of any shot, but they've made the most of their chances here. Yeah, defenses don't want to give up layups or open threes, so they force you into that tough mid-range area, but they're doing a good job of knocking them down right now. Well, after trailing for so long, they are knocking on the door here. Well, with this great stretch, Steve, it just seems to be a matter of time before they actually take the lead.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
This Wednesday, LeBron James and the Miami Heat hit the road for a duel with the Los Angeles Clippers, live from Los Angeles. Do not miss it.
Welcome back. It's time for the 4th quarter and time to check in with the 4th member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Hey guys, and it's Vince Carter with the uncontainable game recognition. With the way the scoreboard sits right now, you have to wonder if it would be this close without his great play off the bench. He's been a huge factor.
Thank you, Doris. And it's almost that secret ingredient we've seen here tonight. He gave them a big-time boost when they needed it.
Yes, something lit a fire under him, obviously. Because as soon as he came in the game, he had a major impact. Maybe he's campaigning for a job in the starting lineup, but either way, he's really something. Guys, remember
Timberwolves to start the fourth. Cunningham is out there, Pekovic. It's Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Shved in at the point. Pekovic kicks to Roy. Roy off a pick from Pekovic. Roy passes to Borea. Back to Roy. To take the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Timberwolves trail. The feed to Kirilenko. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's the dish to Roy. Right side Roy. Over Carter. Roy with another miss.
I think he should have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
And here's Hale for three. Gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Another open look from outside. The defense is really struggling to close out on the shooting. Making him pay. Long range.
Minnesota calls timeout.
All this count on Dallas that they're going to be tough to beat. And that crowd, they fill up the arena every single night. They love their team, of course, coming off the championship year of 2011. You know they'll be streaming through the turnstiles for many years to come in Dallas.
And let's get this update now from Doris Perkins across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Adelman had some advice for his team over that last break. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys will see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Count the bucket. Dallas really does love their Mavs, and this place can get absolutely crazy when the Mavs are playing well.
And Kevin, that has happened quite a lot recently. I mean, they won the title the year before last, and the Mavericks always seem to have a good home record. And last year, no different. I mean, 23-10 in their home games last season.
Grant. Got it. Good job.
2 points. You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Fourth quarter, playing with about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Roy goes in. Kirilenko. Takes the lead pass. Riddenauer's shot is off. Here's Crowder. He's covered by Roy. And the shot's good from Crowder.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Here's Riddenauer. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Dallas calls timeout.
You know, he wants to taper a little bit. Taking the time to do so right here. Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there. A bit uncomfortable and wanted to talk it over.
Vince Carter is checked in for Dallas. Riddenauer against Collison. Vince Carter on the run. He passes to Mayer. Back to Carter. And that'll be Dallas. Mavericks retain possession.
5 seconds.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shoots from the back to Collison. 6 on the shot clock. Team in a string. It's gone, DC!
That's an old-fashioned finish.
Hawaii from outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks. Pulling out this score. And Clark, was quite a nail biter. That was tight.
Guys, I thank you for watching this game. That was pretty close. You know, I was kind of getting a little nervous. Well, not really, because, you know, pretty, you know, good at it. You know, usually I would blow guys out by 15, 20 points, but, you know, this game's pretty good. Player of the game, O.J. Mayo. Let me let you watch this real quick. 15 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal. That is a good game. See that VC earnings? That's what I'm talking about. That virtual currency. That's what VC means. Saving to the 2K Sports server. So I also get 250 since I play 5 minutes. Every quarter I get 250 for playing the game, 10 for winning the game, and sometimes I get 250 for playing an NBA Today game. As you can see, this right here, you can see my hand. This is where the virtual currency is, where it says kind of at the lower right corner, where it says 2K and under Red Celtic, that virtual currency there. Player of the game, O.J. Mayo, 16. He was in 16 minutes, 15 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal. The score is 57-55. We won by 2. Thanks to Darren Collison. Bench scored 19. Collison 11. Mayo 15. Crowder 4. Brand 4, and Kamen 4. I would have scored a lot more if I had it on 12 minutes, but I didn't want to make it long and, you know, boring. But thanks for watching. Red Celtic out. Peace.